Hello guys, my name is Balkrishna Srivastava and welcome to Code with PK. So in this video we write a C++ program to find and print a date from the given day number of year and year. So before we begin, it is a request to please subscribe to my channel, because out of 100 viewers only 3 or 4 are subscribed. More than 95% of my audience is not subscribed and a subscription is very important. So please do subscribe to my channel. So let's begin. So we are provided with the day number of a year and you have to print the date for that given day number. Okay. So example 1 is 60th day in 2020 was 29/5/2020. Similarly, 100th day in 2023 was 10th April 2023. Okay. So first I'm going to explain how we get the date from the given day number and then we code that method. Okay. So we have been given, okay, a day number value. Okay. Let's take the first example, which was 60. Okay. And y is 2020. Okay. So the day number year of value we know, okay, can be between 1 to 365 for non-leap years. Okay. From the first day to the last day. Okay. Similarly, day number value ranges between 1 to 366 for leap years. Okay. Leap year has 366 days. Okay. And in order to find a date, we need dd, and yy. So yy is given, which is the year. Is to be found, dd is to be found. When we have these three values, you can print a date. Okay. Now how do we go about it? The idea is to subtract the days of the current month from day number as much as possible starting from month 1. For example, if I have my dn value starting, my month is 1, my dn is 60, right? Days in month is basically the number of days in this current month. So days in Jan are 31. So if I'm able to remove 31 days from the given day number value, I will remove 31 days from this day number and move on to the next month. So since 60 is greater than 31, day number value is greater than number of days in a given month. Okay, I do 60 minus 31 equal to 29 and move to the next month. Okay, moving to the next month, we have how many days? We have 29 days, sorry, because we are in a leap year. Okay, dn value is 29, number of days in this month is 29, greater than is false. Okay, so we have reached the month of which we need to find the date. So the remaining value of dn is basically your dd. Okay, the value of the current month is basically your okay, and you already have your yy. Okay, so we have found dd, yy, and we can print the date. Okay, let's take another example. Okay, dn month, okay, and days in month. Okay, we start with we take another example, which was 100, and y is 2023, so we don't have a leap year in this case. Start from the first month, which has 31 days. 100 is greater than 31, so we do 100 minus 31 is 69. Okay, dn value is 69 now. Month moves on to 2, number of days in month 2 are 28 for this given year. Okay, 69 greater than 28 is true. Okay, so we do 69 minus 28, which is 41, and move on to the third month, which is March has 31 days. Okay, we can further remove, okay, 31 days from dn. Okay, dn is 41. 41 minus 41 greater than 31 is true. Okay, so we do 41 minus 31 equal to 10. Move on to the next month, which is 4 has 30 days. Value of dn is 10. Value of dn 10 is greater than number of days in the current month. 30 is false. Okay, we have reached the month of the final date we need. Okay, so this is the month, this is the dd value, and this is the year. Okay, so 10th April 2023, which was our second case. Okay, and this is exactly what we code. Okay, so I'm going to write the method void print date from day number. It takes the value of the day number and the year of this day number. Okay, so let's just write down in comments what we discussed. Okay, so the idea is to remove the number of days in the current month starting from month number 1. So we have to start from month number 1. Okay, Next point was as long as the dn value is greater than the number of days in the current month. So as long as the value of dn is greater than the number of days in current month. Okay, in this case what we do, subtract the number of days from dn, move to the next month, basically increment in a month number by 1. Okay, and when you are done with this, when this condition goes false, the remaining value of dn is dd, and the final month number is m. And that's what we code. We start with month number 1, we take month equal to 1. Now as long as while dn is greater than number of days in the current month, so I will have to write a helper method int get num days in month. Okay, takes a month and a year. Okay, so we take the year as well, because number of days in month of Feb are determined if the year is a leap year or not. Okay, for all the other months the number of days remain the same. Okay, so this method will return the number of days in given month in the given year. Right, and since the number of days from months 1 to 12 except Feb remain exactly the same across all years, so I'm going to hard code an array. Okay, index 0 is redundant. Index 1 will store the number of days in month number 1, which is January, 31 days. Index 2 will store the number of days in month 2, which is February, 28 days. Index 3 store the number of days in month 3, 31 March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. Okay, so in this array index I stores the number of days in month number I, and we have month number from 1 to 12. Okay, number of days in Feb will go to 29 if this year is a leap year. So if is leap year, okay, y, I will increment number of days in 2 by 1 and finally return the number of days in this month number. Okay, we will have to write this function to check if this given year is a leap year or not. So bool is leap year int y. Okay, I've already posted a separate video explaining how to check if a year is a leap year or not, and it is very insightful. Okay, apart from the fact that the code to check is leap year is very straightforward and simple, there are certain very interesting insights in that video. Please do check it out. Okay, the link of that video you can find in the description of this video. Okay, the standard check, if y percent 400 equal to 0, we return true. Okay, this is a leap year. Else if y percent 100 equal to 0, return false. Okay, that is if the year is divisible by 400 is a leap year. It is if it is not divisible by 400 but divisible by 100 is not a leap year. So this includes cases of 1700, 1800, 1900, 2100, 2200 and 2300, so on. So every 100, 200, 300 year in a gap of 4 years is not considered a leap year, and this is very interesting. I've explained this in very detail in the video I've posted to check for leap year. Okay, else if the stuff we have been taught from the beginning of when we started learning this, so if the year is divisible by 4, it is a leap year, so return true. For all the other cases we return false. Okay, so the helper method to get the number of days in month is done, which is using this is leap year helper method is done. Okay, so as long as I have day number value greater than get number days in month, okay, for this given current month which starts from 1 and this year. Okay, so the things to do in this while loop are these two. Okay, subtract the number of days from dn, so dn minus equal to get number of days in month. Okay, and move on to next month, which is basically incrementing the month number value by 1. Okay, so this will continue as long as you can subtract the number of days in the current month from the day number value. Okay, the remaining value of dn is dd, so we say int dd is dn. The final value of month number int mm is month. All right, so we have the value of dd, mm, y, and we can print the date. Okay, so to print the date in this format, I've already uploaded a video that prints the date in this given format given the day, month and the year. Okay, you can find the link of the video in the description. I'm going to copy the code from that video and paste it here. Okay, so this is the method that takes dd, mm, y and prints the date in the given format. This will use this helper method in turn, which is basically returning the month number for the given month name for the given month number. So for 1 it return January, 2 for Feb for 2, and so on. Okay, so I just need to call this print date method. Okay, finally, so I'm gonna say print the date. So print takes dd mm right, dd mm right. Okay, all right. So our code to find the date from the given day number is done. Let me take some values in the main. Okay, for int dn y in dn and y, so you can do this as well. In data, okay, I'm going to say int dn is the first value, so dn y of 0. Int y is the second value, so dn y of 1. Okay, and then I say print date from day number dn and y. Okay, oh, semicolon as well. All right, compile, compiles, run. Okay, so we have 29th Feb 2020 for 60th day of 2020. We have 10th April 2023 for 100th day of 2023. Okay, those were the test cases. 100th day of 2024 comes out to be 9th April because we have an extra day in Feb. 200 day in 2024 is 18 July. 300 day is 26th October. Last day of 2023 is 365th day, and the last day of 2024 is 366th day, which is 34th December. Okay, and this is the code to find the date given the day number. Okay, and I am solving this problem separately because the problem to find the date after n days from the given date will use this code in detail. So understanding the concept of day number here is very important. Okay, so this was the solution to this problem, and I hope this was helpful. So if you have any doubts, if there is a part you do not understand, please let me in the comments. I always try to answer all your comments, and you can always let me know in the comments if there is a question you want to solve or if this concept you want me to discuss. Okay, so please like this video, subscribe to my channel, let me know your thoughts about this video in the comments, and thank you for watching.